I just throw things out there. Just see how you feel. What's up, everybody? Intox Rant incoming. So let's talk about this little something called midlife crisis, right? For pretty much the movies and all the ideas we think about, midlife crisis is pretty much seems like some dude hits his 50s, either gets a divorce or finds a new girlfriend or buys a Mustang or gets a nice fast car or some shit like that, right? That's pretty much most of what midlife crisis we understand, right? You always, oh, he's in a midlife crisis or whatever. I know women do the same thing too. I'm not sure, but I'm not a woman, so I don't know that side. Somebody's gonna have to talk about that. But the men's side, right? So you see this midlife crisis happening, and that's what they're calling it, midlife crisis. But what I started to understand about it when I started looking at it, because I started realizing maybe I'm having a midlife crisis, coming up with all this shit, understanding what awkward intelligence and everything was about and building all that stuff, right? So I started thinking maybe I'm coming into a midlife crisis. But what it really came down to, what I started to understand about it, was that a midlife crisis for me, and probably for many others, has been misunderstood. And what it came down to is I'm just getting reintroduced to my inner child. I'm understanding that I can have fun still as an adult. I don't have to sit here and let bills pile up and piss me off, and I don't have to let people around me, dim my light and stuff. So as a midlife crisis idea is that most of us are just reaching back into our inner child. That's why we end up in a divorce, because we realize that's not where we want to be. We're stuck in something we don't want. We're stuck in something society gave us. We go buy that nice car or that jet ski or that motorcycle because those are things we did as a child. Those are things that made us happy. That's the most happiest we had probably ever been, when we was young, doing all these cool things. And nothing dangerous, not trying to get too crazy, but we were building little ramps and jumping in our neighborhoods. You know how it goes. Doing some dangerous stuff, but nothing too dangerous that couldn't be misconstrued as some bullshit, whatever. But yeah, so the midlife crisis idea, right, for me, and most males who are just misunderstood. They're not realizing what's actually happening. We're trying to reach back and go, hey, remember when things were good? Remember when we were young and we didn't have to pay for nothing? Remember when everything was taken care of for us because the world just gave? Everybody just had. We didn't have to worry about struggling and I got to pay for this and where's my tip and what's going on with that? What's going on with this? None of that matters. So we get to an age where none of that matters, And so we sit here and we wonder, here goes a little zoomer. Little zoomer had to come by and fuck up my video. But anyways, midlife crisis, These are the things that we're dealing with as we get older, and are misunderstood. So that's pretty much all I wanted to talk about today. But if you want to know more, you can catch me in BDot every Friday, 9 a.m. Let's do it. Awkward intelligence.
Just smoking vibe.
This is awkward intelligence.
Just smoking vibe.
Awkward intelligence.